Hi, everybody. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the follows. Welcome, everybody.
I'm gonna eat shit if I do that.
Just gotta push it. Thanks. This is we've got truly tech support here now for the first time.
That's right.
What's going on, everybody? So yeah, we're gonna be talking about Azul Octanovel. Is that
Who?
Yeah, who? Blue. We're gonna be talking about all things blue.
Oh, nice.
Just only blue things.
Only
That's
blue things.
the plan for today.
All right, cool.
Tech support Azul. Octanovel is how you pronounce it, right?
Oh, you're asking? We haven't said it in the show yet.
Okay, so I don't know.
I
you
haven't
guys.
said it in the show
That's
yet.
true.
You would probably say it more than I have.
True. I have not said it, so, but anyway, yeah, that's what we're talking about. One house warden left after this. Yes, we're collecting them like Pokemon. AJ.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but we have some.
crazy.
But we do have somebody planned that I'll say at some point during this stream for next week.
You had Major on this?
I did.
Holy.
I had Major, Jacob, Nick, Coy,
There you go.
and who else am I missing? I had Hunter and
Oh, sure. Yourself.
and myself. Yeah, and myself. Who else am I missing? Yeah, just AJ, right? Jonathan. Yeah, and Jonathan, right? Yeah, we got people who are gonna come up here. Yeah, they're coming. These streams have been crazy. Ooh, okay.
Good way, right?
Dude, but we got Alejandro here, guys. Like
Hi.
this was. I know you guys have been begging me for this, and so
Have they?
we had. Yes, they have.
Really?
They have.
Why?
I don't know. I guess because well, as we talked about, it's hard to probably stream this game, and I think they're just craving any twist content that you can give them here.
Oh, man. Yeah.
We were kind of talking about this, which is funny, but
Yeah.
you said you've played the game. You're
Yes, I've played the game for a few years now.
okay, and you're like what story did you say you're finished?
I'm on 4.
Book
I'm like
4.
halfway through 4, and I keep telling myself I'm going to follow the twisted fans mentality of skipping all of the books and then just watching the videos on YouTube after, because that's what I've learned the Twisted fandom does. And I've been here playing the game for over 2 years, and I'm like, oh, no wonder everyone catches up faster than I do, because I'm over here trying to read the story and pay attention while everyone's just skipping the damn thing. Yeah, they're just like, all right, skip. Because I have so many characters in level 80, and I'm like, all right, this will be good. I just got to lock in, and read this story. But, people be watching it on YouTube? Okay,
Yeah.
I guess.
I've done that for certain games and stuff, where I've YouTube watched because I want to play every game, but sometimes I just want to know the story, so I understand it.
Oh, but you don't even pick up the game. You just watch
I
the
just
stuff
watch.
on YouTube.
I did that with like what did I do that with?
Don't say Alan Wake.
No, I didn't do it with The Last of Us. I did it with The Last of Us 2 is what I did it with, because I played The Last of Us 1 and I loved it, and then I did it with The Last of Us 2 because I just
How did
didn't
you
have
feel
time.
about it? Because
It was interesting. It was interesting to watch it that way, but I felt like the acting is obviously great. And
Well, it's not even that. It's because, like...
there's not only specific cutscenes, so you're watching a lot of gameplay,
Oh,
too.
you're watching it, too? It's just because, like, man, that's one of those games where it's like... When I played it, like, in 2 streams, which I don't recommend. Because it was a lot.
Yeah.
Emotional. A lot of heavy emotions, but it's... I was so like, my brain was so indecisive of how I felt about it, because it's like, I think I like it or hate it. I'm not sure, because I went through this entire turmoil, but I've never thought about just watching it like as a...
Like a movie in a way, I
Yeah,
guess.
like a movie. Because so much of it stems from, like, the gameplay. you
Yeah.
know? Like, how you're left feeling.
I mean, in comparison to the first game, it was significant how much I liked it less. If that makes sense.
In comparison to the first game, 100%.
So
I feel
that
like
was...
the first game is like a masterpiece.
Yeah, and they've done such a good job with the show, which I actually feel like it was a good...
I still haven't watched the second season.
I haven't either.
Ooh.
So...
Welcome to the Last of Us podcast.
That's what we came here to talk about.
That's right.
Do you have your card? Do you have any Azul cards on your little SSRs?
Oh, you mean in the game?
Yeah,
I thought you were talking about real life.
I
in the
guess, do they
game, I
them?
have a few. I don't have that many. I'm waiting for the next. I didn't get the clubhouse.
I didn't either,
version.
and that's what I tried.
And I was like, after I missed that, I was like, that's it. Whenever I hear Azul is coming out, I'm spending money. I can't not have Azul in my game anymore, because I got pissed, because Twisted is one of the few gacha games I played that I have not spent any money.
Oh, okay.
But it was Yeah, and now I regret it because I spend so much money on every other fucking gacha game, and I'm like, oh, I should have done it. I should have done it for Clubhouse Azul.
Yeah.
I'm so stupid.
I tried, and I spent money, and I still didn't get him.
Dang, really?
Yeah, because Riddle and Azul.
I even got the Halloween Town Leona.
Oh. But you just from like your regular gems.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, how did I not get Clubhouse Azul?
This game, I don't know if maybe you play more games, gacha games than I do, but this game does not carry your pity from any characters. It'll like if you say
it's per individual banner.
It's per individual banner. So like I think those carry over, like your Clubhouse Azul, if that comes back around, I think that stays, right, guys? But so like I spent so much money trying to get Azul and I didn't, that I feel like I just threw money into the fire because
So now you have to wait until the next time Clubhouse Azul shows up.
His birthday's coming up in February, I think is what it is, and that's when I'm going to spend to try and get his character. Or do you get it for free? I can't remember how this game works.
I think you may have
You get
to
one
spend-
for free maybe, right?
Sure.
But
CyYu, you can get Azul. What do you... yeah, I would hope so.
but because Riddle and Azul have like duo magic that are really good together in this game. So that's
is
for
that
my
based
team.
off the lessons?
I think it's...
Because
I
it's
don't
per
know.
unit, no? Like, every different version of them has pairings
Yes, so
with different versions.
The dorm room Riddle, it's like his buddy levels are Azul, Trey, and Cater. So like, and this is a good one.
I have that one. I have that dorm room. I have dorm room. I have his what
for Azul.
Yeah, I have him in his traditional fit, like traditional S rank. I have his I have him in like the cloak, like the not graduation, but like
the ceremonial robes.
Ceremonial robes, that's what it is.
I think that's the only one I have of Azul.
Yasumi is also a mod for you. That's so funny.
Yeah. Yasumi's doing the work of every voice actor.
Yeah, that's so funny.
I think Yasumi also mods for Nick, funny enough, too.
I have scientist, like lab class, like chem class, Azul.
Why can I not find your guy? Oh, here, down here.
Yeah.
Well, that's those. Yeah, so I have these three.
Right.
And then I have one of these ones, which is what I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta lock in
Anyway.
and solely focus on getting Azul.
Yeah, there he is, the scientist one.
Yeah.
That's my highest one for him. Okay, so you're gonna try and get him. Did anyone say about each birthday has a different theme? Okay.
Do we know the themes this year?
Yeah, does anyone know what the themes are for either Azul or just in general? Yeah, Dorm Room Riddle and Azul have duo magic. That's what I was.
Game Club Azul, and that's my only Azul SSR. Must be nice.
PJs, so they're like in pajamas?
Hell yeah. Now, do they sell those PJs?
Dude, that would be sick. Do you have any merch of Azul yet or anything?
All because of fans.
Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of stuff from fans,
I have,
but
I have an Azul plushie. I bought the third volume, third book manga.
right,
The volume one.
that just came out kind
Yes.
of recently.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I bought that for myself, but a bunch of fans have given me like plushies. They've given me like keychains. They've given me buttons.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, cool. I have to get another display case because I have so much shit.
I know
just
this
for
one's-
Azul, just for an Azul shrine.
Yeah, right. Did you like the first con after this was announced, or any cons I guess since you've been to, have there been a bunch of people that have come for Azul so far?
Oh yeah. I mean, I also just got so when Twisted first came out, I had to rush a print.
Right.
Because I was like, oh man, I have a con in a week. I was a last minute edition, so I was like, oh, I need an Azul print, and I got him with like different. It's base Azul surrounded by little plushy versions of like similar to the chibi styles in the game.
Right.
When you do the twist tunes,
That's kind of like the one I got too.
yeah, I had like chibi versions of like Azul in different outfits surrounding him.
Oh, okay. I like that.
And when I first saw it, I was like, oh, the colors all look the same, like, you know, that like kind of white and the silver hair, but there was no gold, and I was like, oh, I have to sign this in gold.
Right.
So then it's like his contract.
The contract, yes.
But that was my original print. My original print is that I had commissioned is him, Jaden Floyd, while he's holding up a contract, and that was like this is going to be
I saw that one. Yes.
And that one's a lot more people are getting that one.
Okay.
Which, and then I also have one with him and Jamil because.
Of course.
I think that'd be funny.
Yes.
For no particular reason whatsoever.
And that's who's going to be here next week, is going to be Nazi. So.
Did I just spoil?
Yeah.
That was intentional. I had no idea.
So yeah, no, we went through the overblotters first. Spoiler alert, I guess.
Nazi,
Again,
disgusting. I love Nazi.
Yeah, no, he's the best. So yeah, thank you, dude, for again, people have been crazy about this. I'd love to, because I know I've said this, I think, on these streams before, but I don't know if I've ever said this to you or anything. I actually think I found out about what Twisted Wonderland was from one of your tweets.
Oh, dude.
Like years ago.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've had a tap on Twisted for a bit just because, I mean, I love Disney, but also, I mean, I was really into TikTok back in like 21, 22 when I was first VTubing. And, I was doing these like voice impressions or it's like, oh, this is what I think this character would sound like.
Right.
And then someone, and at cons I had seen constantly like people would cosplay Twisted, and I'd confuse Twisted with Project Sekai, and I'd confuse Project Sekai with Twisted at the time, not now. Now I confuse Project Sekai with a different thing that I don't even remember the name of. Some other Idol boys. And so I started looking into Twisted because one day I just asked a fan, what is Twisted? Explain it to me. And this was back in like 21.
Oh, what's up? Ben's here.
Hey, what up, Ben? Should you be playing D&D? What's up? And a fan explained it to me. It's like, oh yeah, it's just Disney, but like they take the villains and all this stuff. And I was like, oh, that sounds cool. So I started looking into it, and then I was like, oh damn, this is cool. And when I was doing the VTuber stuff, I mean, at the time when I was first VTubing, I was playing the TikTok algorithm, right? Where you would take a sound and then you like lip sync to it, and I thought, oh, let me do that, but let me add my own spin to it, where instead of just lip syncing to it, I do the audio myself. And then in those trends, a lot of people, I mean, this was before I was even in Genshin. I was like, oh, here's my impressions of like Genshin characters.
Oh.
And then I was like, oh, here's what I think Twisted Wonderland would sound like in English. And
right.
I just did like a bunch of voices, and a lot of people for a while would. There was a good part of the community that headcanoned me as the voice of Leona, because Leona was my favorite.
Right.
And then there was another part of the community that was like, please, fuck no, get someone who's African American. And I was like, I agree with you completely.
Yeah.
Even though Leona to this day is still my favorite, and I think Major is so good. I'm so happy, especially because Major, I'm sure you know this, has been on Broadway as the genie.
A genie, yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah, and right before, I think he's working on one of the Monty Pythons.
Spamalot right now, yeah. He's
and before that, he was Little Shop as
something too. What's it called?
Audrey 2.
Audrey 2, yeah.
That's what it is. But yeah, no, like that I've been, but I did that video of me doing the English voices of Twisted. In like 2021, 2022, it was years ago.
It was like kind of like when the game was coming out still. Like
like I think I got more into it because people were like, "Oh, did you know that Twisted is coming out for America, like in an English market?" And I was like, "Oh, like a global version, dope."
That's when I saw you post about it. Was that they were planning to do the animation? Then I looked into it. That's how I found out.
Yeah. Because that was, I think they announced they were working on an anime like a year after.
Yeah.
And I was like, great, awesome. I'm totally down.
And did you have a character that was it Leona who you thought you wanted, like at that time maybe?
At
if you
that
got
time,
to audition?
I'm like, I mean, Leona's cool, but definitely go with like someone, because I even remember. Do you remember this? There was this post that Ruben made. I think it was like a year ago before Twisted got announced or sent out auditions. He asked, it's like, what would be like the ideal situation in like if Twisted ever got an English dub? And there are ads.
Oh God.
Oh no. We'll just have to stall for a full minute.
There we go. I did that.
I think that just dismisses it. I think the ad's still playing.
God dang it.
Dang
it, Bobby.
Dang it, Bobby. Oh, good. I'll just wait. I'll just yap.
Yeah,
Yep,
so
yep,
that's
yep.
what we're doing. We're yapping and
We're yapping, so then I'm not still going until
How do you turn those off?
you go to
Tech support.
you go to monetization.
I'm a pro streamer here, guys.
Ads. There you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah.
Manual?
You could do manual or I
Auto-
would say
and then turn them
manual.
off?
And then you can put it all the way to the lowest because you're putting all the way to the highest
Oh,
right now.
right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right, there we go, guys.
So then it can just be for now. And you can even set it so it's like in the future you can have it set to like pre-roll ads.
There's those. So then what do I do?
Pre-roll ads on my channel. Enable pre-roll. Yeah, I think this is fine for now.
All right, cool.
Yeah. And in 3, 2, 1.
We're back.
Ads are done. Wow, we waited for you. If you're back, wow. What was I talking about?
Ruben posted
Ruben.
something on.
So Ruben, like, about like a year ago, a couple of months, I think, before the auditions went out, he's like, "What's the ideal situation for like an English dub? Like, what would you want to see?" And it's like, I think one of the first times Ruben ever liked anything from me, like on Twitter, and it was me. It's like, hey, spitballing here, if possible, because I know it's a little bit out there. I think the ideal, like, Twisted Wonderland in a perfect world would be get people from all around the world.
Right.
Like, if you're gonna get people from Hearts of Bull, like, you know, maybe if you want, go the UK, like, don't limit it.
Right.
Like, you know, like, with, you know, like Leona, it's like, hey, get like someone from, you know, like Africa or someone who is African American. Like, make it like,
Right.
you know, like representation. Like, you have
Yes.
so many different characters from so many different eras and so many different regions that
Yeah.
it's like, why would you? But I know that it's so much easier said than done because, especially because, like, with a union contract and, like, you know, like,
And the studios and the
Exactly.
limitations with budgets, so.
And where they're located, and not everybody has the same mic and like that kind of thing. So I was like, what we got, I was impressed. So I'm
and that's the cool part about NYAV, for people who don't know, is that they have recording facilities in both LA and New York, and a ton of people like Major come from the New York pool of talent, or even Texas as well. He was back and forth. I think he recorded in New York. That's what he told us. So
but we had, Corey Wilder.
Yep.
We had Jacob, who's apparently is in chat.
Arizona.
Yep. I'm like trying to think of like people who weren't like either LA or New York. Because we had
Nick.
But there's a couple. Well, but that's what I mean. Like, you know, like it's. I feel like we got like a bi-coastal thing, or even just like not just the, you know,
just LA. I
Right.
mean, yeah, and
But to answer your question, no, I wasn't thinking of Leona.
Okay.
I actually was like, knowing how, like, because of that, I was like, well, I'm Middle Eastern, but it might be Jamil.
right.
Like, that was my thought process. Another thought was like, I don't know, like maybe Trey.
Or
I'm
I'm doing the fantasy right now.
Yeah,
I'm imagining
yeah.
you as these characters.
And I'm like trying to think of who. I mean,
So Azul was low?
I never thought Azul. I mean, I thought I had a better shot at Crowley than I had Azul.
Oh.
Like, that's how, I love Azul. But I did not think. I even thought of myself more as like, you know, Malleus over Azul, for sure. But they were very specific about what they wanted. Yeah, they were very specific about what they wanted about these characters.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, I can't do half of this shit. So I'm like, hey, I'm just glad, you know, I'm happy to be Azul.
So when you auditioned, how close to what you auditioned with was what you did when you were doing those TikTok videos?
Oh, like everybody, the cast, or just what I did?
Okay, well, that's a funny. I mean, that's actually kind of funny too. You first, and then we can talk about whatever you want to talk about.
I'd have to
done.
re-watch that video, but I think I actually went higher in the. Well, you also have to realize when we auditioned 2025. Like, we auditioned same year, right?
Yeah.
That video is 4 years old. My voice
right.
has changed in those 4 years. But I think what I did for Azul might be just a bit higher. Because I remember the line was, "You have to pay the toll," is one of the things I did.
Right.
And it was like maybe just a bit higher. I think it's just that my voice has just settled in a lower spot than it used to. Because God, I watched one of the very first anime I did for the first time in 10 years. Because it's 10 years old this year. I watched the show. It's called Nambaka.
Okay.
And I watched the first episode of the first season and the second season, and I was like, God, I sound awful. That was my thought process. I was like, I sound so nasally.
From your acting though, or from like just where your voice was resting?
My placement.
Right.
It felt like I was so green in comparison to everybody else. Like that's how. But you know, we're our own worst critics.
Yeah.
By the way, welcome to the ADHD that is me.
I'm cool. This is fun. This is I'm everyone I'm sure is loving this, but so you place it higher. You place the voice higher.
Yes. As for like, I'm trying to think. I think what I did for Riddle was what you without the accent. Leona sounds way better, but it wasn't that lower kind of. So I was like, I'm trying to think. Did I get it right? I think the only one I was off was on Vil. I'd have to re-listen to.
You did all the characters?
Ignia. Oh yeah, like I did a good amount of the characters.
Right. Wow.
I think it was just like house wardens more than anything.
Okay.
Malleus, I'd have to re-listen. I think I might have gone lower, but I also might be imagining that my voice was actually lower than what it actually is.
Right.
But yeah, I think what we got in the show is, I want to say, pretty close. I think the only one I didn't do an impression in a version was Crowley.
Right.
Which I'm like, it makes sense that it's Crowley because crows. But when I played the game, I was like, Crowley.
I thought it was Crowley too, and I think I probably say it sometimes still too.
Yeah.
Crowley, right? Yeah.
Crowley.
So when you got the audition packet for this, were you? I mean, I don't know. Were you surprised at like the whole thing? Did you audition for every single character? Did you pick certain ones?
I auditioned, I think, for everybody except for Leona. And because I don't know, did we get auditions for? Was it just house wardens, or it was more than that, right? Because there was.
No, I don't remember. I remember. I don't think I read for Trey. Maybe I don't.
No. It was like, I think it was Ace Deuce.
Riddle.
For sure, the house wardens.
And then the house wardens, but there was like different phases in which certain ones came anyway. So.
For sure.
Yukin was in that as well, I think. Yeah. Yukin.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I think I read for mostly everybody, but except for anybody who was in House Leona.
Savannah Claw.
Yeah,
Yes.
Savannah Claw.
Yeah,
I always want to say Scarclaw.
Scarclaw.
And I was like, that's not
Scarabia
right.
actually kind of like.
I know, it confuses me every time.
It kind of. It makes
but
sense.
Yeah, I read for Jamil. I read for all of them except for Did
you do a callback?
No.
No. Okay.
No. What I did for. So I was really happy with my Crowley. I kind of in my brain I was like, man, I'm doing like a J. Michael Tatum Ray Chase thing for it. And when I heard it was Michael, I was like, oh, thank God.
Let's get the real thing.
Dude, I'm like, thank God. It makes so much sense. He's like, yeah. And I was like, I even told him, I was like, I hope you know, my Azul was just J. Michael Tatum Jr.
Right. Well, I mean, that's... I can see.
Glasses individual. Head mage.
Yeah.
These poor, unfortunate little souls.
You did so good. I remember they showed me the first episode after, because I was like, there was so much screaming that they backloaded me with a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. So by the time everyone had recorded like the first episode and was all mixed, I got to watch it.
Oh, good.
And then I was like,
yeah,
because everyone just sounded so good in the chorus of all the different voices and everything. So, but yeah, you killed it. I remember that. And I remember I kept asking them like, who's who? And then I was like, dude, they fucking got everybody.
Yeah. I was pretty pumped. Because I'm.
Oh, were you there when I think I was at one of my first recording sessions and you were there? Yes. That's what it was.
Because I walked out.
And then I was there. Yeah. And then AJ showed up, I think, is what it was.
Yes. And then I think you finished.
Yeah, maybe I was just recording and then coming out.
I was coming in, and then AJ showed up at the same time, and then AJ went to the other booth, and I went inside.
Right.
Yeah. That's what happened.
Wow. It feels like it was just like last week, but I know it was like half a year ago now, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, 'cause we did that, I want to say, was it June?
It was July, I think, or July or August. July. August, September, October, November.
Came out in
December,
October.
January. Yeah, so it's. I mean, at least it was like 6-7 months ago, 8 months ago maybe, which is crazy. I don't know if you have a feeling like that with time, where it feels like it's.
Oh, I mean, January's almost over.
Dude. Yeah, January 23rd. Crazy. So when you got it, were you excited, surprised?
Over the fucking moon.
Yeah.
I mean, I literally, following the game, I was like, I'm not getting any of these guys. I was like, I was ready to not be in it. Like, yeah,
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't, because it's one of those things where you like want it, right? Like there's properties that we want, and you're like, man, if I want to be hopeful, but it's one of those things where I was like, I don't know, if I hope too much, it'll break my heart.
Right.
But
there wasn't a sliver of there's so many guys, I gotta get one.
No, not at all. Not at all. It's so funny because I
felt the same ways, but I'm just
I've had so many people be like, oh well, they just give you shit, right? I was like, man, I wish
we were auditioning every freaking day.
That was the thing. Are you kidding me? No, we audition for so much stuff, and there's so many things we don't get.
I know.
And so many things that we want, and it just doesn't happen. But I was like, nah, there's like you said, there's so many guys, but there's so many people. There's so many guys out in LA, and I'm just like, I'm surprised of all the characters Azul, but I'm glad.
Yeah.
Because God.
He's great.
Yeah, he's great. He's funny. I know that so many people are like, I don't know if he could do the stuff coming up, and I'm like, man. I've read it.
Yeah.
I've played the game. I think I'm good.
So did you read all the manga or the light novel or either one of those? You had
the manga I've read as much as there is out.
Right. Yeah. Okay. And then I guess you played through the story in the game.
Which is always funny because I've had people be like, when are you going to stream it? Because we talked about this. And I was like, well, what do you want me to... I know what you want me to stream. You want me to stream book 3.
Yeah.
That's what folks want. Like how they would want you to stream book 1.
Right.
Or how if Major streamed, they'd want him to stream book 2.
Right, yeah.
But I'm like, I've already played it.
Right.
Like, do you just want me to do a read-through? Because... we're going to be here for like 7 hours, me doing an Azul voice or trying to cover everybody's voice, and I'm going to have no voice in very Azul fashion. That was I remember when I had to go on vocal rest, people were like, must have been Azul.
For, the one
which
session.
I was like, no, it was not Azul, actually.
For what that was, has that come out yet? Yes.
Yeah, it was the Demon Slayer video game.
Oh.
Yeah, it was. It's just because for the movie I didn't lose my voice. For the video game, it's just like, every line was yelling, and they wanted like 3 to 5 lines. It takes.
Yeah.
Oof. And it didn't go away like immediately. It's just I didn't have enough time to rest after.
Right.
Because like after that I didn't have anything. And then the next day I had like a bunch of sessions. And then on Wednesday, it's really funny. On Wednesday, I was working on a thing that was very light. By the end of it, I was like completely gone, which hasn't happened to me since 2016. And the funny part is it's the thing that I was working on that Wednesday came out is Case Closed. And I watched it and I was like, I can like
you hear
if people hear it, they'll be like, he sounds great. I'm like, I can hear that my voice is going as the more that I watch this.
So you just kind of were pushing through it for the things that you had to.
I was chugging water every line. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So remember the vocal rest, kids.
It's so hard. I mean,
yeah.
I remember. I think I texted you or messaged you, and I was like, I was like, what happened? What are you doing? Because I was experiencing a little the same things myself, and you're just like, I'm just not going to talk for.
Oh yeah, well I went to an ENT. It wasn't Gupta, but I went to an ENT, and another ad. It is 1 minute this time though.
Here we go. But you did a throat.
I went to an ENT. It was awful.
Yeah.
They put it through my nose.
Yeah, I did it before.
Yeah. Fucking.
And I
started gagging. Yeah.
Yeah. What did they see? What exactly did they see?
Nothing was wrong.
Right.
Like it was just there was a little red.
Inflammation.
Yeah. They were just like, this is literally from overwork.
Right.
Like that's all it is. You're just overworked. You have to shut up for 2 weeks. And I was like, okay. And that's where my Lego addiction came in. Because for a full week I played video games and I played so much I got bored.
Wow.
Which I didn't think could be possible.
And no streaming.
No streaming.
So for those,
it wasn't streaming. It wasn't voice acting. It wasn't anything.
did you feel like you were missing out on things for 2 weeks of not being able to either stream or audition or work?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah?
I mean, there are things that I wish I could have read for that I just didn't get to, or by the time I got better, there was like an audition or two that I was able to do.
Like retroactively,
can I ask for an extension? And I did it, but I was like, oh, my voice
Still?
it's better, but like it was like retraining myself, right? Because I think my body was still like, are you sure you want to do all that now? And I was like, God. So, because like, it's like, oh, right after like resting for 2 weeks, it's like, oh, you ready for this very intense like audition? And I'm like,
It's all screaming, of course.
like literally half of it.
All battle
Literally
efforts,
half of it.
all,
Yeah.
that's...
But yeah, like, I mean, if it's not meant to be.
Right.
Like, it's not meant to be. At the end of the day, I was like, you know what? I would rather still have my voice than to risk it for whatever the hell.
I know, it's easier said than done, I think.
100%. 100%.
It's, but kudos, man, and obviously you don't feel like anything now, right? It just feels pretty...
No, it's back to normal, thank God. It took a bit. Like, just because it's like retraining yourself, because, I mean, not talking for 2 weeks, because I couldn't even talk to Hayden.
Wow.
Like, it wasn't, I was typing everything.
Allie and I, we do the same type of things. We were like creating our own sign language for things.
Oh,
because
sure.
I was good.
Food.
Yeah.
Give me food.
a lot of this. She's like, don't snap at me. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
That'd be bad.
Yeah. But no, because when I similar type of thing, I was doing a lot of screaming for something, and then it was also coupled with a lot of Twisted at the same time, and then I was doing another game at the same time, a lot of screaming, and then I noticed I lost like all of my high end.
Yeah.
And then like it took months for that to come back.
That was the issue. Yeah, my high end, because I was able to, because technically I was out for a month. I should have been out for a month, because for the first 2 weeks that I was like, I took like a few days off, and I was like, you know what, I'll shut up. And then I came back, and I was like, okay, my voice is back, but my high voice isn't really there. Then I lost my voice again, like 2 days later. Like, it wasn't like I lost it completely.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'll take some more days off. And then after that is when I lost it completely. And I was like, okay. So that's when I went to the ENT and all that stuff. And it's rough. But I even though I recorded certain things, and I have my high voice for a lot of the stuff. And I was working on this show called The Iba. And I played a character called Mr. Spider, and he's all over the fucking place.
Right.
And I remember AJ, the director, bless her heart, he was like, hey, could we get like one more? And I was like, Mr. Spider! And it sounds fucking bad. But we managed to get it. And then when I came back, it was really funny because I was like, all right, Alejandro, for this line, could we do this? And I was like, yeah, Mr. Spider! And then she goes, I heard the sigh of relief in her voice. She's like, he's back. Okay.
We got him back.
Ah, Mr. Spider! It's just so funny.
Damn, man. All right, so 2 weeks of vocal rest. Yeah, you sound great. I was gonna freaking say, we were talking about you got cast, you're happy. Okay, so you had basically what I guess was one session for Twist, right?
Yes.
Maybe two, I guess. I don't really know.
No, I'm pretty sure it
was one session. Did you do any prep outside of whatever the heck you did, whether that was rereading shit, watching shit, listening to the JP?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, you found that helpful?
Yeah, especially because I know like how, you know, I mean, there was a bit of like fans just being like, I don't know if I'm going to watch it in English, and I was
I know.
Yeah, so,
I know.
I was like, all right, well, I'll do them. I'll do them right. And I, you know, like, I played book 3 again before it, and I was listening to the JP, but also, like, I was listening to my audition, and I was trying to do, like, you know, a blend of both. And, I mean, a lot of people was like, because of how they heard Azul at first, a lot of people were happy, but some people was like, I don't know if he'll be able to do, like, the stuff that's coming up. And I was
Have you seen anything else this guy has done?
A lot of people don't. Like, that's the
guess,
thing.
yeah, it's very myopic
but
in
like,
terms
I
of
reassure. I think I made like a tweet, and I reassured people. It's like, well, this is like the perception of Azul. Like, this is what the Academy sees. because later on it's like you get to see what Azul actually is like. He's
Right.
I mean, he was a kid that was bullied.
Bullied,
And
I was
then
gonna- yeah.
He finds like the justification of being like a bully himself, because it's like, well, people did it to me.
Right.
It's only right that now that I have power, like that I can do it to them.
Right.
And then he gets better, but
Yeah.
yeah,
that's
like
so-
you have to give the facade of him being in control before you can experience his crash outs.
Yeah.
And being a whiny little bitch, respectfully.
Yeah. I think people get confused, and it's kind of an acting thing too, when you're a character that's like dealing with a lot of insecurities or like these having been bullied or things like that. As an actor, you're not playing, I need to sound like I'm a character. That's it. You're doing everything. Like when you're someone who's experiencing insecurity, you're in life, you're doing everything you can to not seem insecure.
Yeah, exactly. 100%, because then depending on the person, like you'll see that it's like that's a weakness, right?
Exactly.
You know, it's the reason why, like, unrelated but similar, it's the weird stigma of like men shouldn't cry.
Right.
So because it shows a weakness. Yeah.
Yeah, I think what you did was wonderful. All right, here's the fun things I know people are gonna beg me to ask, like where does the Little Mermaid, Ursula, all that rank on your Disney tier?
Oh, wait, are we talking music or the movie? Because if it's
both, that's like we're here.
Because like, I mean, I've seen a bunch of Disney movies. God, I'm such a Disney adult. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see the fucking Mickey shirt.
Steamboat Mickey, yeah.
It's him and Pluto. That's what I'm rocking. But I mean, fuck. The Little Mermaid. That's tough. I mean, there's so many good ones. Like, that's the problem. There's so many good movies. I mean, growing up, I was a huge sucker of Aladdin.
Okay.
Right? I was a huge sucker for Aladdin. As I've gotten older, I think Hunchback is...
especially
out there.
A very underappreciated song for both the music, acting, and what the story is about.
I remember me and my brother, when we were kids, we were terrified of that.
Yeah.
The City's on Fire.
Yeah,
that's a great song.
Yeah, they're...
Go the Distance, I feel like, is a classic for everybody.
That was one of my main musical theater audition
Go the Distance?
songs. Yeah.
I feel like it is for everybody. I mean, even auditioning for stuff nowadays, that's when they ask for the song at the end, I was like, I can go. Like, that's literally...
I definitely throw that on the end of a lot of auditions I still have. That and Those Magic Changes from Greece? Is that from Greece? What am I thinking that's from? Is it Greece? I think it is. Anyway.
But putting Little Mermaid... God, it's not only tough.
Where does Ursula stack in your villains tier?
Ooh, okay. So we got Jafar, we got Scar. This is not me. This is me listing them off. This is not the ranking.
Yeah.
We got Hades. We got Jafar. We got
Queen, the Evil Queen.
The Evil Queen. We got Maleficent.
Maleficent.
We got,
Queen of Hearts.
So are we ranking them how I feel about them, or are we ranking them about like how evil I think they are?
I mean, the way I think I decipher the list is like, how do I feel they personify like evil, their arc, their acting, the confines of the story.
By that logic, I feel like everybody is justified except for Folo. Like fucking
Scar's justified in killing his brother because
he's the older brother.
Oh God,
his it should have been his kingdom, and they took it from him. And if we're going based off the live action logic, he's adopted.
Oh, true.
Like,
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, so I don't know, but if we're going based off classic Lion King,
Disney,
he's still the older brother, and that should have been his throne. In some way, shape, or form, they're all a little bit justified. I mean, Ursula's just making a deal with people. They're the ones not keeping their end of the bargain.
I don't think the Queen of Hearts is justified, really.
No, she's just kind of
yeah, it's kind of insane. Well, I have this book in here. It's called like, I forget what the name. I started reading it when I was doing this, and it kind of like tries to do that.
Oh, justify every...
Like, in a way, yeah. It was interesting to like see...
Have you seen... There's a musical. It's a fan musical, and it's like... I think it is called Twisted. Funny enough, it's about Jafar, and it's his POV of Aladdin.
Yes.
Fantastic, and seeing it that way, I was like, I bet this is every Disney villain.
Yeah.
I bet this is every Disney villain. Okay.
So however you want to classify it, we don't need to put just you can justify it all later.
Okay. I think the most petty is probably the queen from Snow White.
Yeah.
That's just the most vindictive, like, petty shit I've ever seen in my life. Because I'm trying to think. Because I'm thinking about Oogie Boogie. There's so many villains.
Yeah, and obviously, outside of like the house wardens.
Ursula. Oh, specifically house wardens?
Well, no, I was saying there's a lot of other ones that are not like house wardenified villains that are pretty darn good.
I definitely would have to put Ursula at least in top 3. Like for evil.
I agree.
Because I think at that point it's like the Shadow Man from Princess and the Frog. I mean, he's kind of just this. He's kind of like Ursula, it just different.
Yeah.
They're both making deals. He has the deal with it. He has his powers because of the underworld, but he's still making deals. Ursula's making deals, and she's like trying to. Yeah, Facilia. Yeah.
Facilia. Yeah.
But Ursula's got to be at least top 3.
So all right, so who's like, you're at Disney, they say you can have one of these shirts, plushes, whatever for free. Which one are you taking?
From villains?
Yeah.
Oh, that is tough. Plushes as well.
Anything, any merch that you would like. I'm just really trying to figure out the way to make you have to answer the annoying questions of picking favorites.
Yeah, you're making it tough because my brain's also going to like Treasure Planet.
Hey, listen, whatever. They've got it all. They're opening the whole warehouse.
You know what? Atlantis might be that thing might have the worst villain, like just in the sense of evil.
Right.
It's just vindictive. Or Cruella de Vil. The fact that she wants to kill dogs just to have a fur coat is.
Yeah, that was one of those movies with her. I was like, I was also terrified because it felt like it was a real person in a way. And then obviously the like the live action movie.
It's got to be Cruella because of the dogs, Frollo, then Ursula, and then it can be everybody else.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, but plushies.
There's a different tier for which plush you would want.
No, dude. You know what? I'll go the Maleficent Dragon.
Oh, yeah.
I would vibe with that. If it's a hoodie, Oogie Boogie, especially after them showing the twisted version of Oogie Boogie.
Oh, swing,
hot. So hot.
Yeah.
It's just,
Yeah, they did a good job with him. That's the one thing about the game that is frustrating to me is that we're a year behind of all of the stuff that they like experience, but it is what it is, I suppose.
I've played a bunch of gacha games like that.
Right. Oh, so now, okay, so that's your character, and then what about songs? Do you have a favorite song?
Favorite song?
Yeah.
Villain song or any song?
Both. Any song and then villain song. If somebody said to you, "Hey, Alejandro, we're gonna pay for you to do a full production of a cover. We're gonna front the whole bill. We get to pick any song you want. Which is the song you would pick?"
I would do Friend Like Me, but it would be the Broadway version because that's cheating, and I get to have medleys from other Disney songs.
Right. Okay.
that I can easily say for a favorite song of like what I would want to cover.
That's one of my favorites.
Villain songs is tough because Anastasia now is technically Disney.
Right.
And the Rasputin song from that is
very
such
good.
A good villain song.
That honestly, Anastasia is one of my top favorite non-Disney movies. And the music I think is some of the best music. Why? So they bought the IP, right? Is it?
Yeah, because it was Fox.
It was Fox, right? Yeah. Right.
In the Dark of the Night is so good.
Yeah, it's freaking.
Ooh. Remember Me.
From
Coco. I know it's Pixar.
Right.
I do love that one with Ernesto de la Cruz.
There's no twisted. They've done no collabs with Coco, right? Yeah, that would be really freaking cool. That's what I was gonna ask if they could do it. If you could pick, because people always ask this for
Ernesto de la Cruz for sure.
A Coco collab would have been freaking sick.
Can we get a Spanish actor for it?
Oh,
I'm not even talking about me. This is
double cast.
Oh God, who do you? Get Eric Bauza.
Oh,
dude, that'd be so funny. That'd be so cool, actually.
He's great.
Yeah,
a Muppet collab.
For Twisted? I don't know how that would. I'd be.
You have the Muppet thing in your house, right? Of
the mural of
Waldorf,
with the Eye of Sauron in between.
Yes, it's fucking brilliant.
I was at a Fan Expo Portland, and apparently Portland has a Lego group. where they just make custom Legos, they had a workable Statler and Waldorf Lego that moves.
Like it was just from the
was
Lego
all
store?
No, that they made. It was
a fan
made.
wow.
Yeah, it looks awesome. I didn't see it move though, but I did see that it could move. I just didn't see them move it.
So what is your favorite Lego you've done now?
Oh God.
You just did what? How many did you do since you started?
Well, I have almost 30 built. And I have a backlog of 40. My favorite Lego that I've built so far, I really like the, I mean, there was the Disney, have you seen this thing? It's the Disney villains, funny enough. It has like VHSs of like Ursula, like of the Little Mermaid. It has like the VHS case of Aladdin. It has the apple from, yeah, that's the one.
This year?
No, the other one. That one. It's got the clock from Peter Pan, Captain Hook.
Oh, dude, this is
sick.
sick.
It's a super fun build. And the Maleficent like VHS as well. Like, and they all like open up, and I think it's super cool to interact with. I think that's one of my top ones. Then there's a Lego Indiana Jones set I did, where it's the entire intro sequence of Raiders of the Lost Ark. And I recently built the Super Mario 64 like cube.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and it opens up and it has like little like moments of has like little moments from Super Mario 64.
Like game moments or just like
being in front of the castle, like some of the worlds, the paintings, the boss fight with Bowser.
And how long does it take you to make something like that?
That one, because I took a break, it's 6 hours.
Wow.
But
I mean, honestly, not bad. But,
yeah.
Puzzles take, I feel like, longer than that. And puzzles you like make, and then you either have to frame, and that's it.
Like
but
the
these,
jigsaws?
Yeah, but like this, I feel like you're probably able to put up and display and stuff.
Yes.
Right? That's what you do.
Yeah. We're like talking about getting floating shelves so we can actually have them around the house as opposed to in a display case.
Right.
So,
yeah, the floating. I fantasize of doing floating shelves, but
why can't you do them?
I can. I've tried multiple times and I've screwed up. And like I've either missed the stud and
I hire people. I don't touch that. I am not that kind of person. I will make a deal with someone to do it for me.
TaskRabbit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. I've used TaskRabbit so much that there's a guy that I specifically hit up.
You've got a dude who's
on
standby.
I use him off TaskRabbit, so then he gets all the money. And then, I have his phone number, and I just text him. I was like, "Hey, you free to put up some shelves?" Or
the first time I ever tried to put up a shelf, and I guess this is why you should hire people who know how to do this stuff. We did a floating shelf above our bed. Do not do this if you have. Number one, don't do that if you don't know what you're doing. But also, if you have cats. Because my cat would jump on the floating shelf, and he jumped on it, and it fell when we were sleeping. And it was like one of those thick, long ones.
Ow.
So like probably 30 pounds. That was when I lived in New York.
No, I would not do a floating shelf in my bedroom.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, and I made sure that they couldn't jump on it either. Like to be far high enough where they couldn't reach.
Cats?
Yeah.
How many you have?
3.
3 cats.
Yeah.
3 cats?
3 old cats.
What are the names again?
You got Apollo, Kylo, and Liru.
Okay.
Kylo was originally going to be called Danny for Danny Phantom because he has like a white spot.
And then Kylo Ren?
Yes, because the first night he stabbed me in the chest. So I was like, like we were cuddling and he's doing biscuits and I was like, oh.
That's the thing I joke with people about when they ask about the Twist collabs. I say I want a Star Wars collab. I'm not saying it would be good.
So how would Vader look? Helmet on or off?
Oh.
And is he going to have all the marks of burning or not?
I mean, that'd be hysterical if they did their own version of Vader.
It would be really funny if he takes off the helmet and it's just Anakin. It's just like...
really pretty. Yeah, really, gorgeous looking pretty boy Anakin as Vader. That would be freaking hysterical.
No, they would do Kylo.
Yeah, I mean again, that's the new direction of.
I don't know. Well, I don't know if you heard of Galaxy's Edge is getting converted to be OG trilogy.
What?
Yeah, half of it. Yeah, the half of the Millennium where the Millennium Falcon is at They're making it OG trilogy. They're bringing out Vader, Luke, Leia, and Han.
Dude, what is that like? It's happening now, or like
they're going to?
Oh my god!
Yeah, they just made this announcement. I think like last week or this week.
Oh my god!
Yeah, and then like all the area with like Rise of Resistance.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like Kylo and all of them.
Okay.
However, I'm sure they're gonna see the popularity of the original. We're going to have to rebrand the Rise of the Resistance to be Rise
something
of the
that's
Republic.
Right. I understand like that becomes their new flagship. They promote it and stuff, but I think like that is going to be insane to have.
Yeah, it's their legacy. I'm shocked that they didn't do this prior. I'm shocked that they didn't have different sections to be like. I'm surprised there's not even a section for the prequels.
Right.
Like to have like Obi-Wan and like Qui-Gon or even like Anakin, right?
Yeah, hang on, sorry. Someone's saying your mic is quiet? What?
Hello.
They look cranked on my end, so can I boost? It's cranked, guys. It's cranked.
Yank.
All right. That should be better. Sorry, what were you saying? There's the Anakin.
Both got boosted.
That's loud.
Ow. My ears.
All right, so this is you, so.
Super cranked. That's so loud, lol. That sounds much better. My ears, bro. You guys are loud.
Check. How's that, guys?
It's so boosted. Not loud enough. Ouchies, too loud, too cranked. Headphone warning for VOD. It's too late now.
Yeah. That's on you, Keith.
Still loud.
Too loud, too crunchy? Oh,
if you turn it down.
It's probably here, that's why.
Yeah.
All right, how's this, guys?
Yoo-hoo. Test. Here, let me eat the mic.
Yeah. See, this is why I am not good at this, but better.
Base boosted.
Base boosted.
Yeah, cool.
All right, cool. So, where are you? You were saying there was the and we're back. Cool. Yeah, guys, if you have questions and all that stuff, make sure you make them seen. All right, so we were talking about Disney, we were talking about Star Wars, we were talking about let me see if there was anything else that I wanted to make sure I covered before we let you guys. Yeah, I hear the sirens. There we go.
There we go.
Would Azul get along with SpongeBob? This is the quality questions we want to get to.
As much as I think Azul would get tired of SpongeBob real quick. At first, it'd be like the Plankton SpongeBob relationship where Azul would try to get something out of SpongeBob, like the Krabby Patty secret formula. Apparently, my mic is now quiet.
Now your mic is quiet.
Here goes the block again.
Okay, let's see here, guys. Hang on. How's that, guys? See, like it's literally peeking out.
I'm scared to talk.
Good. Check. You be good, guys. Perfect. Okay, great.
All right. But yeah, I think it'd be like the Plankton and SpongeBob relationship, where Azul would want the Krabby Patty secret formula, and then eventually he'd get fed up with SpongeBob and just want to punch him in the face.
Have you listened to your songs?
Character songs?
Yeah.
Yes, I am very aware. Funny enough, the person who linked me was Kellen.
Oh. Yeah, you got two good people for your dorm.
Yeah,
Kellen and Jonah.
Yeah, Kellen and Jonah.
They're good.
Jonah.
They're good people.
I have a gift for him, and then Jonah said he's dropping off a gift at some point.
Okay, all right. Jonah always literally he's gotten me like just randomly like something from everything that we've worked on together.
Oh, really?
He's just a good dude like that. What is it like for you both to be part of Dragon Ball? There you go.
Well, I mean, when I auditioned for Shallot, I didn't know that it was a game called Dragon Ball Legends. Because I'm a Dragon Ball fan, I thought it was another Xenoverse game, like a spinoff or something. And this was after 2, so, and we auditioned for this back in like 2018. But I was like, I love Dragon Ball. And I remember when I booked it, Toshi, the producer, was like, yeah, we were looking for someone who gave off Yusuke Urameshi energy. And I was like, you think I like Yusuke Urameshi? That's so fucking cool. Yes, yes. And
Yu Yu Hakusho fans?
Yeah, I got to literally say every move under the sun, and it was a lot of fun. I actually haven't heard your story about Daima.
I did a Crunchyroll like open audition.
Oh, the Generals, really?
I did the Generals, and I did it for like Combatant Rival or something like that.
Oh, sure.
And then I got an I got like a call, like my agent said I got like a callback thing for something.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it was
super top secret.
It was very top secret, but in the NDA it said it was for Dragon Ball.
Oh, did
but
it?
I didn't read it enough so literally I was on.
Actors don't read, guys.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
the secret.
People here know
Especially
I don't
Dragon
read.
Ball
Yeah. Yeah, we definitely don't read. But yeah, I just did, and I did like a callback with Jonathan, and he told me it was like a mini version of Vegeta. And then he was like, here's what the Japanese sounds, but obviously, because he didn't even know if he was getting the job yet, Jonathan. He was
really?
He was just told that he was doing these callback things. So he's like, honestly, here's what the Japanese is. I thought you sounded like you could do a young version of Vegeta. And he's like, but go ahead, and if you want to do your own thing. And I just kind of like, I'm a huge fan, so I heard Sabat and even Brian Drummond in my ear, and I just did my version of that, and just went, ham on that, and somehow I got lucky. I don't know. Yeah, primarily a Texas thing, but yeah, Dragon Ball is amazing. It's crazy. What were some other people saying that I missed? The ads paused. Yeah, I think that'll be gone after that. Would you be willing to sign a contract with Azul, and what would you want, and what would you give?
What would I want? $2 million so then I can buy a house in Los Angeles. What would I give?
We might need 5 to worry about the mortgage for a couple years.
Oh, you're so right.
Taxes and.
What would I give? I mean, I'd say my time, but it's already given right to my work and stuff. I don't know what I'd give him. I'd tell him I'd pay it back. I'd pay it all back. Right?
You would pay the money back. Okay, so that's so basically like a collateral.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Would it happen? No. Will my grandkids still be paying it?
Yeah. So if Azul's in the board game club, how do you think you would do? How he would do as a D&D DM?
He would be really good until his player, he ends up with a player that would just get really lucky. So he'd be like, you come across a dragon, and then literally it's like, I got a nat 20. What? And this person just keeps getting nat 20s, and he's going to get frustrated, and then he's going to crash out. It's like, that's not how we play D&D!
Do you play D&D? You did that live? You did live D&D. How was that?
It was fun. We did it in this theater, and I don't play D&D often. Like, the longest game I've done is, like, I was a guest player for 6 months. For
the longest character.
Because it was supposed to be like 3 weeks,
yeah.
and it just kept going. Where I was doing it for this YouTube channel called Nat19. I'm not gonna lie, the lights turning off behind you scared me for a little bit. I was like, well, there goes the power again. They just turned back on. They just turned back on. But yeah, no, I have a lot of fun with it. I'm very bad about making long like backstory stuff, but for
characters,
part, right? For in D&D, because for most of the time I just do one shots,
right?
But for the theater one, I did all this backstory stuff. Like I actually worked on it, and we didn't get to touch on that because again it was a one shot. But for me, I did it.
Right.
I was playing an owling rogue.
Owling?
Yeah, like
what is
an
it?
Owl. Like an owl.
Yeah. Owling. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah,
okay.
I was playing, and they had the stupid anagram name that just spelled out "I am a liar," because he was a rich dude that was just stealing stuff for fun. I mean, at first, originally, he's an arcane trickster. Originally, I wanted him to portray as a wizard. And I didn't want any of the players to know that he was a rogue. But my DM, Sean, love you, buddy, he gave it away. So then I was like, oh, well, then there's no point in like playing the lie. So,
well, how does that work if you're doing that? What do you roll as then? Like, what are your roles?
Stats are. I know what my stats are,
but no,
they're
okay,
private.
Right. And the DM, I guess, would know as well. Yeah,
the DM would know, but none of the other players would know. Like, I had him dressed up as like a wizard at first, but then what I was going to do is like when we got into combat, that's when I would like. He would take off the wizard robes, and then like he'd like tie it around his neck like a cloak. And then you would see like all his daggers, and like he uses a rapier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, D&D's fun. Hopefully do more of it.
I already know what I want to do for my next one-shot character.
Yeah?
I want to be like a cleric, like a priest, like a healer, but he'll only heal you if you beg.
Wait, Donald.
Yeah. Beg for it.
Yeah, my God. Somebody asked, I saw it before, which dorm do you think you'd personally be in?
I feel like Ignihide, no?
I feel like that makes pretty
like
perfect
with
sense.
All the tech support stuff, I feel like Ignihide. Yeah. Even the streaming stuff is so Ignihide coded.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
Okay. Gosh. What board game do you think would be Azul's favorite?
Monopoly. It's got to be Monopoly, right?
Right.
It's either that or it's the Game of Life. But it's,
the Game of Life?
Yeah, but I feel like
you ever play
Monopoly.
Sheriff of Nottingham?
No, I have not.
It's currency deals type of thing, so
sure.
maybe there's that.
Yeah, there's this one board game I play because they have it as a digital version on Nintendo. It's called Ludo. Basically the predecessor to Sorry. And that I play with some friends, and the rules he added on are so chaotic, and I feel like Azul would get very frustrated.
I've not played Life in probably sorry. In sorry. In probably 25 years.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry guys. All right, I saw this happen before. How do I want to phrase this for you that's more engaging? I guess, what was your favorite line? Is there a favorite line that you think you'll have?
Oh, that I'll have?
Maybe, I guess, yeah. Because, I mean, of the ones you did, I'm sure it was...
Of the ones I did is Poor Unfortunate Little Soul. You poor unfortunate little soul. Because he had to, like, bebify it just a little bit.
Right.
But that I'll have...
I guess without, I mean, spoiler. I mean, we're talking about the game series.
Probably the first time I'll actually get to say, let's make a deal.
Right.
That would have to be it.
Did you ever work at any restaurants when you were growing up or anything?
Technically, I did. And I say technically because not every one of these locations not every location had one. So I worked at American Girl.
Oh.
And American Girl used to have a thing.
A cafe or something? Yeah.
Yeah, and I worked as a cook on there. I'm not going to call myself a chef because I did it, but I'll never forget this. It was a seasonal job, and the last month I did not work, but I got paid. So what happened was, in my second month there, it was lunch rush, and we were serving tomato bisque. And I was serving. And at one point, I had my hand on the bowl, and I'm serving it, and the tomato bisque goes all over my thumb.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, I lift the bowl, and it's burning, and then I was like, gently put the bowl down, and then I go, motherfucking shit. And they took me to the back, and they cleaned it off. The team is laughing their asses off at the security footage of me burning my thumb. I ended up with third-degrry burns.
I was like, is it like a lawsuit? Or?
It's not a lawsuit, but
whatever
I had to go to the ER. I went to, we went to urgent care. But because, I let it rest for, a couple of days, and my finger, this thumb, was, blistering up and stuff.
Oh, my gosh.
And I went to urgent care, and they were like, okay, we're just going to clean it off. And then, because they cut the blister, so then they were cleaning it off. And before I knew it, they started ripping off the skin because it was all dead. And I was like, oh! And they're like, yeah, it's fine, it's over.
Third degree is how? Is it? What's worse, first or third?
Third.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, thankfully, there's no permanent my thumb. Yeah, nothing ever happened to it. But because of that, I had 2 weeks off, and this was again seasonal job. I got 2 weeks off, all paid. And then the doctor was like, come back in 2 weeks and we'll let you know. And I go, and yeah, you still can't work. 2 more weeks off. And I was like, oh, okay. I told my manager, and they're like, okay. So when the time came, I was like, so did I get the job? You did not get the job. I was like, okay, that's my only time like working in like
service
the
industry like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, no, yeah. That listen, that burns like that, or I don't like you don't mess around with that stuff.
Absolutely.
You're about to. Do you take graduation cards? What's a graduation card?
That's when they're in the wizard hat. No.
When they're in the wizard hat. That's a graduation card?
I'm pretty sure. Like from Twisted?
I don't know.
Right now, I think Malleus has a graduation card, right? For his birthday? Because he has a birthday and a graduation card.
Oh.
That's the Bloom Broom. I'm sorry. That's not graduation.
Bloom Broom, okay.
Oh.
Wizard hat.
I thought that was the...
Ceremonial robes and birthday broom. I think someone's talking about literally graduating, which I don't know what that is. If that's like a thing that they give you, like like if you ask a pilot for their like their thing, do they give you those things for graduating from high school or college now? I don't know. Yeah, and somebody asked, we talked about that. He has a couple of prints of Azul.
Yes, I have 3.
Have you seen fan arts and cosplays? I've seen a bunch.
Have
you seen? Yeah.
I mean, I've seen cosplayers for forever. Like, I mean, I've seen them for 4 years.
Before even like,
wow. Yeah. No, I've seen cosplay. That's how I found out about Twisted. Because of the cosplayers. The cosplayers have been cosplaying it for years. So I was like, and I always confused it with Project Sekai. But fan art, yeah, all over the place. Like Artist Stallions.
Have you ever cosplayed before? Or any of your characters?
Technically. Because I say technically because I don't consider it a full cosplay. There was one time I did cosplay. It was at one of the Colossal Cons, and I cosplayed as Sukauchi from My Hero. Because I was doing a My Hero panel, and I was like, it's just a suit. It's Inspector Gadget. Like, that's what it was. And then the second time, I was cosplaying as Leon from Pokemon, because I wanted to scare Lisa, who was the director at the time. I wanted to scare her by dressing up as Leon for our final 4 recording sessions. And I dressed up, and Lisa's like, "You're wearing that again. I hope you know that." I was like, "Oh shit." Okay.
Yeah, I half cosplayed as well once. Have you?
Riddle?
No. Well, I have the Riddle wig, which is up there.
Hell yeah!
That's the next one. Maybe I'll try. But I tried to cosplay Fremine from Genshin, but
really?
I ordered a size like 3 sizes too small, so I had 2 people come to try and like alter it, and we had to cut it all up, and it just looked like I was wearing fragments of a cosplay.
Yeah, I would never cosplay Sino. So
would you ever cosplay CyYu?
CyYu? Yeah, I could do CyYu.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would do CyYu.
Have you thought about doing that?
Never with 2.0, because 2.0 CyYu is so complicated. When people showed up as 2.0 CyYu, I was like...
Oh, so you've seen people...
Yes, people have come to conventions cosplayed as CyYu.
Wow.
In 1.0 and 2.0 as sci-fi. I think I met one 3.0 recently, but 2.0 is just way too complicated, and the people that did cosplay him, I was like, hey, props to you. Fuck that shit. 3.0, it's super easy. Like, half of it is overalls.
Right.
Half of it is, like, overalls. You're halfway done. Then you just either got to get, like, some plating or a shirt that you, like, dress up, and then it's goggles, and you're good to go. So I'll do fucking, I'll do Psychonauts version CyYu.
Here's a crazy thing, okay? If, like, let's say a company, either a game or an anime studio, and they said we wanted to put CyYu, you would do it?
Yeah, of course. Fuck it.
That's freaking crazy.
Yeah,
have you ever thought about that? Like doing, like collabing with a studio or a company like that?
If they wanted to put him as like in a game or like, as a cool little like Easter egg, absolutely, yeah.
Or even like as a skin or something of something?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Like if I got asked, man, so here's I know we're talking about Twisted, but for Marvel Rivals, because it was the most recent thing, where they did a CyYu reference, they asked me to do it. Everybody, a lot of people think that I added the CyYu reference, but it was them. Shit, if they asked me, it's like, hey, is it cool if we make a color scheme of Deadpool that looks like CyYu? I'd be like, fuck yeah, dude, absolutely.
Dude, well, they do that. I mean, the reason why I'm even thinking about this is because I'm thinking even like, I mean, it's not a 1-for-1, but like Fortnite, like they would give creators their own, and this is kind of a world
they just
where...
added a VTuber.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So, like, Rivals would be kind of the perfect...
Yeah. Man, if they wanted to design a color scheme for Deadpool, fuck yeah.
Dude, that would be so cool.
Yeah, are you kidding?
Oh, man. Yeah, yeah, that would be freaking really, really cool. Yeah. Well, sorry, so we're talking about it. When you got Deadpool... what was that? What was that process like?
I was with. It was really funny. I was having coffee with both AJ and Nazi.
Oh my god!
And we're just chatting about something unrelated whatsoever. And I get an email on my phone, and I throw my phone to the fucking table, and I was like, "You good?" Like I just like did not fucking talk for like a minute. I was like,
"Oh my god!"
But I mean, it's wild. I still think it's weird. I can't believe that I get to say I'm Deadpool. It's fucking wild.
Did you feel nervous?
Yeah, obviously. Like it's
all
like
right,
when
I mean that more in like because it's such an he's such a particular character because it's all personality, where like I feel like a lot of other superheroes that exist in IP, there's like a lane you could fall into, but it's so much is generated from the performer,
right?
What he is.
Yeah.
So like, did you feel confident in like your ability to do that, or were you like, I mean, obviously you're great, and that you have so many of those qualities in a genuine and a funny way, and the humor and all that, but kind of, because Ryan Reynolds has created such an iconic type of experience for Deadpool, was that in your brain at all?
Well, when we auditioned, I'm pretty sure they didn't want like a voice match.
Yeah,
So I just assumed, okay, so no Ryan Reynolds, no Nolan North, but I'm still gonna kind of give homage to each one.
Yeah.
And I think I did that with my jokes because those auditions.
It was all improv.
It was like half of the audition was improv. But I mean, yeah, I was nervous because there's like such a, there's countless of Deadpool voice actors, but like the ones that people usually go to for video games, it's Nolan North.
Right.
But then when it comes to movies, it's Ryan Reynolds.
Right.
So, there's already an idea of like what he should sound like for a lot of people. And that's what it is with a lot of these heroes. But I mean, I think I was just nervous that people weren't going to give it a chance. And that's always the thing that, a lot of folks are nervous to do.
Yeah.
Because changes, I get it. Like, even for me, like, there are so many different Spider-Mans, and I clearly have a favorite Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And everybody has, like, someone is like, oh, my favorite's Toby, my favorite's Tom, my favorite's, like, Erie, my favorite's Robbie, my favorite's, like, Josh or whatever. Like, everybody, I get it. There's so many. But I just want to be like, hey, here's my take on Deadpool. I hope you like it. If your preference is still Ryan or Nolan or John Casser or, Ivan, like whoever, I'm like, I'm not going to be upset because they're still there, right? Like, I'm not, because I voiced Deadpool doesn't mean that they're not Deadpool anymore.
Right.
So, I was just nervous that people weren't going to give it a shot. And and they were just going to be like, well, that's not so-and-so. But I'm glad that they've been very, very open to it.
I hope that's been your experience, because everything has been so complimentary, and it is really good, and it's so glad. Fun, and that's one of those roles where, man, like a glove. It fit like a freaking glove.
I'm glad, because I was like, I hope people like it. But it's one of those roles in my career where it's like people are like, oh, what's your favorite? What have you, and I can easily say that Deadpool is like the most fun I've ever had in the booth.
How much of it was you being able to improv? How much did they write? How much did you like collaborate while it was in session?
It was more collaborate than anything else. A lot of it was collaborate, like 60%, 70% was collaborative, and then a lot of the idol stuff, I think the majority is improv. Because like for the idol lines, they're just like, here's what we're thinking, like talk about this, talk about this, talk about this, talk about this. Or it's like, this is the situation or whatever, and then I just had to come up with shit on the spot. I mean, they even kept like fumbles. Like there's
that's cool. That's cool.
There's a line where I'm talking to Lady Loki, and it's like, how's my old pal Morbius doing? Mobius, that's the name. And they kept all of that, like that entire mess up, and it was really cool.
It's Morbin time.
That was all them. Yeah. That was all them. Yeah, the 6-7 joke, that was them too. The 6-7 joke was them until I said, fuck, I added that. Originally, I added something worse. I added, I'm going to kill myself in the game. And then they told me, they're like, well, Rivals characters don't die. And I was like, well, damn.
Right. So then, like, here's an interesting part, is in the audition, how much did you use of, like, the profanity version of Deadpool? And then, like, because obviously the game exists and it has the rating that it does and all that stuff. So did you feel like you were where you were from the audition, or what did they tell you, like, all right, we got to scale that back?
I feel
can't
like
talk about,
I feel like in the audition, so I gave 2. I gave one that was a little bit more meta in the sense of like the game meta, where I know some of the stuff that happens in the community of Rivals, so it's like there was a whole problem that like people would shit on Spider-Man because a lot of people that were picking Spider-Man didn't know how to play him, so I made a joke on that. But then I did a whole take where it's more like, oh, here's comics and MCU, like MCU jokes.
Right.
So because I was like, hey, we can be a little edgier on the jokes, or we could be a little more like comic kind of jokey.
Right.
And in my audition, I don't think I actually cursed, now that I think about it. Like, I was genuinely trying to think about it. And then when we got in the booth, I wasn't cursing at first, and they were like, oh, let's add 1. Let's add 2. You know what? Just when it feels right. And I was like, oh, all right, bet. So
that's cool. Yeah, because that's an interesting thing when you have a character that is in some IPs very vulgar.
There's a voice line that tests. So yeah, that was all improv. There's a voice line of him swearing to test the censors. So in my audition, I did a line. I made an improv joke about as long as the T rating allows, because Rivals is rated T.
Right.
And in one of the idol lines, they were like, push the rated T boundaries. And I was like, okay, let me pull out the dictionary. I'm going to start listing all the curse words I can think of. And I say, fuck, shit. Like, I just go. And then I was like, I'm not going to say that one. That might be pushing it a little too far. And they kept all of that. But they censored it. So, and even after I did it, they're like, I don't know if we can use that. But we'll send it. We'll see what happens. And
interesting.
They kept it.
So they had to get, obviously, probably proof of most of the stuff. That
Right. They had to get approval. Yeah. But it seems like everything got approved. So
such an interesting character to exist in, like, that world of, not like, it's a lot of the other characters are very by the book.
Yes.
And then you have a character that's like, everything about him is not by the book.
Correct.
So, that's got to be so fun, liberating. Yeah, that's so freaking cool. CyYu themed Deadpool. Put it on your bingo cards here, guys. I'd love to see it. If you could say one thing to Azul, what would it be?
If I could say one thing to him, it's okay. Don't put so much pressure on yourself, buddy.
Yeah,
you're okay.
I feel like that's a theme for most of the House Wardens. It's like. It's fine. We don't have to go full tilt.
Yeah. But it is funny. He holds a grudge, and I'm like, and I learned in therapy last year that I hold grudges. So I'm like, maybe this is a method acting of some kind.
In what way are grudges? Like, if somebody does you wrong, then like it's hard to forgive them.
Yeah. 100%. And I try, but it takes a little bit.
Yeah, I think. I don't know if you feel this way. I feel like if somebody does me wrong, that is like I'll be your best friend until you do me wrong, and then I go to the full extreme of like everything about them must be ill intent.
Oh yeah.
Because
well, the funny thing is, if it's someone I don't know, right? I was like, oh, well, they're like, whatever. They don't know me. They don't know what I'm about. But if it's like a friend or something that, like, did me dirty, I'll be like, I'll reanalyze our entire relationship.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And then I end up finding out it's like, oh, they only messaged me or did this to get something from me.
Right.
Okay, dope. Love that.
Well, that's got to be an interesting position for you. We were talking about this a little bit, as you do so much, and then the voice acting, I feel like it all becomes part of it. How do you feel like you've navigated all of those things now kind of becoming one? In a way.
I mean, it all is kind of like a perfect storm. I feel like the VTuber brought it all together. Because when I was doing on camera, I was streaming like on camera, like I had some viewers, but like people didn't really care. And then when I did started the VTuber stuff, like people didn't know I was acting, like voice acting, even though I never hid who I was. And then, I was voicing and stuff and doing VTubing, and then I talk about voice acting. And people are like, wait, are you a voice actor? And I was like, yeah, I'm this person. And then some clips like just spiraled and like in a good way. And then people started realizing it's like, oh, this guy's a professional. And then like the VTuber makes anime fans like watch, and then they'll be like, oh wait, he's also a voice actor. So it all like literally like comes together.
Yeah, so. It's impressive what you've done, man. I know you probably hard to see it from that bird's eye view in a way, but I think it's really cool.
I mean, it's only taken 16 years.
Yeah, I know. So what is like now with everything for you? Like, what is kind of the dream now, or like what is? I mean, maybe dream's the wrong word. Like, what is the next goal or goals for you?
Oh God.
Do you even think about that?
I mean, I have stuff in my bucket list, sure, but like when it comes to you're talking about it, it's like, oh, do you want to move more into like animation? Or like, what do you want to do with your VTuber?
Yeah, maybe
like
anything. Is there anything that like I would love to like kind of like what we were talking about, like collabing with a video game company, or like those are things? Are you thinking about things like that, or even as an actor, you're like, well, I've done this and this and this, but I want to like try something like this now? Is there any sort of like?
I mean, mocap is always like something that's been in the back of my head, but I'm always also of the I'm very forgetful, so I would have to like
memorize
really
the lines.
Yeah. I'd really have to hunker down and practice. When it comes to VTubing, just kind of like want to do more is the thing. The problem is that the acting has taken more of a forefront. Honestly, what I've been thinking about a lot more recently is voice directing. And that's something that casting, because I just think that's so cool.
Yeah.
But I know that if I add that on,
so demanding time-wise, yeah.
Something's got to give, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm ready to give either voice acting or VTubing up.
Yeah.
So I'm like, the voice, and I've done voice directing in the past. It's just like, do I want to do more of it is the thing. And I'm not ready to dedicate my full time to it.
Yeah, because you become the encyclopedia for everybody, and then it's just so much.
Yeah.
You're there for every session, likely.
Yep.
But it is cool.
Yeah.
It's a whole other thing.
In the future, I would say like voice directing is something I would want to do, or even just have a hand in casting stuff. 'Cause I think,
is there like, so you I know you said you have your bucket list stuff. Is there like a specific property or title or type of thing that is part of that bucket list?
Oh, so many. I mean,
I know.
I mean, and I'm not saying this because you're in the room. I swear to God, I've been saying this for a bit. Mario. But specifically, if Kenny James ever retired, Bowser is like in my head.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, like it's that kind of thing. Same with like Sonic. If Kirk ever decided to retire, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'll take anything in Sonic. Like
any colored hedgehog.
Yeah. Give me like whatever. Mega Man.
Oh my God,
Mega
yeah,
Man.
dude. Yeah, Mega Man.
It's so funny because in my brain I was like, dude, I'd love to be like bass and shit. Or like, and I think it was Howard, he was like, oh, dude, you'd kill it as Vile. And I was like, why would you say that? I hated Vile as a kid. I hated Vile, but that's usually how my MO goes.
Right.
I end up playing the characters that I don't end up liking as much, and then I end up growing into them.
That's so interesting, man.
Turtles, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Which one?
My favorite's Donnie, but I know my voice, it's gonna either be Leo or Raph.
Yeah.
But Donnie's my favorite.
Donnie was my favorite growing up too, and then I became a Mikey fan after I kind of
Mikey's a classic.
Mike, you know what it was? In the cartoons, Mikey was my favorite, but in the original live action, the movies, Donnie was my favorite. Because Donnie was actually like, they were like the tag team funny guys. Him and Mikey. They
sure.
I always remember in like, I think it was the second one where they're in the convenience store, and he pretends to be the clown swaying like this, and like that. And it's just like, I loved that stupid, silly humor. So.
I think for me it depends on the iteration, because I grew up more with the animated. I have seen the live action stuff, but for me in the 90s show, God, I want to say Leo was my favorite, and then in the 2003 I veered between Raph and Donnie a lot, because I don't know if you've seen the 2003 one is the 4Kids version, and this 4Kids version of TMNT, there's one line that Raph says that I thought was wild to this day, and it's, the difference between men and boys is the size of their toys, and I'm like, this was on 4Kids? 2012 is like a really good one, and on that one I love Raph, and it's Sean Astin.
Yeah, Sean, he
does a
killed
great
it.
job. And in Rise of the TMNT, Donnie's my favorite, which I highly recommend if you haven't watched it. And in Mutants Mayhem, I'm still learning which one's my favorite.
I don't know if I've ever said this on stream here or anything. When they were doing the live action auditions, I guess it must have been sometime between 2010 and 2020. I had auditioned for the live action of Michael. I begged my managers. I auditioned for Michelangelo because I know how to use nunchucks, and I brought my nunchucks to the audition, and it was just so weird because they were like I had them in my pocket, and it was like just audition sides at the time, and it was like so awkward because I did the audition scene. I thought it went well, but like I kind of was like kind of inching to the my back, like, should I like use this? And they were like, what? Did you bring a weapon to the casting office? And I was like, I know how to do this. They're like, okay, cool. Just not the time for this. We'll let you know if we want to do that. I was like, oh, okay. I just wanted to like
bring a weapon. I don't think they knew turtles. I don't think they knew turtles if they saw.
I know.
I feel like if you're a casting director for Turtles and you brought nunchucks, it's like, oh, Michelangelo, nice, okay, cool.
I have many of embarrassing audition stories.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's fucking.
Well, you've heard the story of those mocap actors, right?
The Mike Bay ones? No.
Apparently they got treated terribly.
Oh God.
So you kind of dodged the boat there.
And what was why did they get treated terribly?
They got treated like they weren't the headliners.
Oh.
They were part of none of the press, like the press tour. Alan Richson, the guy that played Raphael, he talked all about that experience.
He's great too. My God, yeah.
And it's such a shame because it's like, we were told like this was gonna happen, and none of that.
Wow. I mean, the movies weren't that good anyway, so I guess everybody,
Well, they're apparently working on new live action movies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so time to re-audition for Mikey.
I gotta...
Time to pull out the nunchucks. Because Michelangelo's in the building right here.
Dude, I would go crazy. Oh, man. That was I got to audition for Spider-Man back when they were doing the Andrew Garfield ones.
What?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 100 and what do I say? 120 on here. Yeah, I auditioned for the Andrew Garfield Spider-Mans. I think it was the Andrew. Where was the Tom Holland ones? I can't remember. Sometime between 2010 and 2020. So whenever
that might be Tom.
Okay, maybe it was Tom.
Okay, because Andrew was 2009.
I'm actually really curious. Because it's been so long at this point.
Because you said 2010 to 2020.
Amazing Spider-Man, right? That was the...
Yeah, that's 2012.
Well, 2012. Okay, no, it wouldn't have been those. It was the Tom Holland ones then. So I remember when I auditioned for it, I was there was a couple of buddies in the waiting room, and I was in there for like a callback thing, and one of my good buddies was there.
For Spider-Man?
Okay, so what they sent out at first was just like general sides. Weren't even like, they didn't even say it was Spider-Man. It was like just two friends talking in like a schoolyard.
Could have had Spider-Man right here.
Yeah, no. So here's the funny part of the story is I went into this thing and I was sitting in the waiting room with my buddy who was also there, and he goes, dude, they already got people on a short list right now. I was like, what? He's like, yeah. He's like, I spoke to my buddy. They already got like 3 people in mind that they have offers out to. And I'm like, what the heck are we doing here for then? They're like, we're the people here if they can't make the quote for all these other people they had offers out for, or if something falls through.
Yeah.
Or as leverage against like, hey, if you don't do it, we've got some random guy who will make $100 instead of what the agents will demand. So yeah, that was funny.
Is that on your bucket list? Peter Parker?
Peter would be definitely. I can see it. Yeah, any version of that for sure. Spider-Man's cool. But again,
Spider-Man 2099.
Dude, those movies were so. If they keep doing like Spider-Verse movies, like that would be so cool to just like even just be one of the random people in that. But yeah, you were saying Sonic,
Mega Man,
great, Mega Man.
I've gotten to do a lot, so I think those for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so in terms of like, I know you said performance capture. What type of performance capture game do you think you would want to do?
Uncharted.
Oh.
Uncharted for sure. I love like the mystery National Treasure style, like adventure Indiana Jones style thing.
There hasn't really been like a game like, as far as I know, a game like Uncharted that has been like a AAA game like that in that way.
The closest thing is probably Indiana Jones.
Well, right. Of a new IP, I guess, is the better way of saying it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be really freaking cool.
Yeah.
All right, here, guys. I don't want to keep him here too long. Let's get some more questions here that are your burning questions, because he's never going to talk about Twist ever again.
That's it. This is it. And then I'm done.
Here we go, guys. Come on. What card in game do you think is the most beautiful in Twist?
The most beautiful?
I guess it's so hard because some of them have so many different alternate versions of how they look and stuff too.
I mean, I really do like Azul's like groovified, like the SSR, like his
The same, yeah.
His groovified is really cool.
I think I like actually, for when I did my print, I loved Riddle's like expression in the groovified. He was like very sly and it seemed like mischievous, and you don't really see him in like a playful way, and I liked that too. What would your sea creature nickname be?
My sea creature
that Floyd would have given you.
That Floyd would have given me?
I guess, yeah. Do you have any nicknames that people besides, I guess?
I mean, my username.
I know, yeah.
Other than that,
Kagi,
I mean,
yeah, Ale.
Yeah, which is really funny because Nick will say Ali. And I was like, hey, I mean, I am Middle Eastern. That works.
There you go.
But it's supposed to be Ali. But I'm sure when you see it in like English, it's like ale. I'm not ale.
What kind of ale? Pale ale.
Pale ale. A very pale ale. I don't know. Seaweed is the first thing that comes to mind. Yeah, I don't know, dude. String cheese?
String cheese?
I don't know. It has nothing to do with fish, but what's the most pale fish that you can find? That's what they'll call me.
I don't know enough about fish in that way.
Neither do I.
Who's the fish expert here? Project Sakai, even though you got confused about Twist Wonderland with it. Wait, where did you hear about Project Sakai? Is that the one that you, I guess?
Yes, fans, cosplayers.
Fans.
Like literally, a lot of these information is like cosplayer stuff.
Are you guys coming to any cons in North Carolina, South Carolina, or Georgia?
I don't think I am.
I don't think I have any of those planned yet.
I have like a list of cons I'm doing, but I don't think any of them are in those areas yet, unless you request us.
There you go. That's that. I say
we're
this.
doing one.
Which one? Oh yeah, Mississippi in March. Yeah. So fly out to March and you get to see, and I think a couple other Twist people are doing that as well. Would you cover your Blazing Jewel songs?
Perhaps.
That's all you're getting. We kind of talked about this, but I guess it was in a way Leona. But if you didn't get Azul, which character do you think you would want to have voiced?
I would say either Malleus or Ignia. Not Ignia, sorry. Idia. Yeah.
Would you be willing to do an Among Us direct with the Twist cast?
What the hell is an Among Us direct?
What is
I'm assuming you mean like a playthrough of Among Us with the Twist cast.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. If I'm free, sure.
That's always the hard part. You know how hard it is to get like 10 people's schedules all aligning at the same time?
Yeah, let's hit up Matthew Mercer real quick.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to play Among Us?
Hey, Crispin, Matthew, and Johnny.
You guys want to play Among Us?
We
can make a D&D. Will that help?
Have you ever done any Latin America cons?
I'm doing one this year.
Which one?
Well, I guess it's Central Puerto Rico.
Sure. Okay, yeah.
CyYu Con. It is Latin America.
There, yeah.
But yeah, CyYu Con in end of August.
Heck yeah. We talked about the songs.
Sunfish. That's
Sunfish are huge. Okay. Have I done the event character games? Have you done any of the event games, like when you were playing, like the Rolo or Ernesto, like the...
Oh, yeah, I've done a few of them.
Yeah? Did you have a favorite one or a favorite character from any of those, like the guest ones, or...
I'd have to see them all.
Yeah. So there's quite a few.
It's one of those where I'd have to see it. I mean, I do like Rolo.
Rollo's
I hate Frollo.
Yeah, but he's a cool character,
Yeah,
Rollo.
yeah.
And the cosplays are pretty freaking cool. Have you ever considered going to? Have you gone to Australia before?
I have not gone to Australia.
I have not either.
It's just so funny because so many people are like, "Oh, why don't you go to this con?" Again, we gotta get requested.
We get requested, or honestly, the easiest way is they have forms on their website where you most have a guest request form, or you just tag us in their social media posts because most of them ask who do you want to see.
Yep. Yep.
And that is always a great way. Just wanted to say you did a great job voicing Azul.
Thanks.
Yeah, there you go.
Starlight.
How would Azul react to CyYu?
I think he'd humor him. Because he would try to make a deal with. I think Azul would be like, "Let's make a deal. I'll play TCG with you if you give me the power of Romanubis." Sound was like, perhaps.
Oh my god. Have you ever had octopus before?
Yeah, it's delicious.
Calamari, there you go.
I love it. Grilled octopus. There's a Spanish grilled octopus, and it's fucking awesome.
Did you have a favorite book in the game so far? Story?
Book 3.
There you go. Easy question. Could you sing porn?
As Azul Ashen Grotto, I think I'd get in trouble.
Yeah, I think those are where you run into licensing and all that stuff problems. Philippines, I have
this
never.
Year? Nah.
Have
Not that I've been invited.
No. Could Azul handle Cyno's powers?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'd still want
them. All right, any last questions here, guys? And then we'll let this man go home to his busy life.
For dinner.
Yeah. What was your favorite part so far of being a part of is it just kind of the anticipation of getting to do more as
Twisted?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, I was there for an episode, and an end sequence.
Oh right, yeah. The chibi stuff, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would want to do more chibi stuff because I think that'd be kind of cute.
That was a really cool thing I thought that they did. I hope they continue that.
I'm surprised that they wouldn't make a spin-off of that.
That would be brilliant. Yeah. Even a YouTube thing, separate, that's not even part of the show. I think that could be brilliant.
I would imagine that'd be, you want filler until, because the show follows the manga, so I imagine book 4 will take a lot longer than the other ones. But I mean, if you need another filler show, just do a bunch of chibi twisted stuff.
Yeah, any
where it even covers some of the lessons shenanigans or
yeah, stuff that they've done in the game, kind of those moments.
Little tiny shenanigans or the events and that kind of stuff. That
would be so cool. What did somebody say here? Oh wait, hang on. Does Hayden like Twist? If so, what is their favorite character?
Twist. That I don't know. They're not invested into Twist. They just like the concept of it. They haven't really. I don't think they've played the game. I think they've watched some of the show.
Neo Tui 5th anniversary. Heck yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do for it, but that'll be really cool. The graduation cards. The person can send them out to actors and companies showing they were graduating high school. I think if you bring them to conventions is probably the easiest way. And if you want those signed, I think that's what we could do.
They send graduation cards to people who graduate?
That sounds crazy. I don't know if
Okay, I graduated high school a decade and a half ago. Can I have one? Is that how that works?
Yeah, can we get our retroactively?
Yeah.
Can we get a re-release?
Is that how that works?
I've never heard of that.
I would love one from Azul.
That would be really, really cool.
Congratulations. Now let's make a deal where I put you in the workforce.
Do you guys like getting tagged? I mean, I think people do it anyway, so it's tag away, and
Absolutely.
Hopefully we see it, and it's cool. I've seen some really cool cosplay and fan art.
Yeah.
There's always cool Azul stuff. What does that even mean? Yeah, so we'll say. I mean, I'll ask him, and I'll say goodbye in character voice. Don't worry. We talked about what dorm we'd be placed in. Igni Hyde. I always think I would probably begrudgingly get put in Hartzell Buell. I don't like following rules, and I feel like that's the
so very ace mentality.
Yeah, I think that's very much where I'll align. What is a tweel?
That's either Jade or Floyd.
Oh God, right.
Yeah. Yes.
The answer is yes. Perfect answer, quite frankly.
Twin eel. Yeah.
Twin eel. Got it. I'm so bad with like the vernacular of
oh, dude, there's
today, man. I don't. There was somebody who asked. I guess this was. I can't find where it was, but someone said, "Do you have like a number one challenge you find now with acting? Do you feel like is there something that you're like stands out more than the rest as a challenge for you as an actor?"
Oh gosh.
Whether that's like a role that's hard for you, or a type of thing to do, or a place to go, or
I think for me the hardest thing is probably accents.
Yeah.
Because like I mean, when it comes to emotional stuff, I feel like I've experienced plenty of things in my life where I can just channel that depression.
Yeah.
But when the accents, I have trouble with. Like I've gotten better at an English accent, but it's very English RP. But
there's so many within.
Yeah, Spanish accent is fine, but like if you ask me to do like a very specific like English like Cockney or whatever and then if you even a Middle Eastern accent, like I kind of can do it, but not really.
And I feel like clients always have different expectations of what they want.
Like they all expect a different accent, and then and
a degree of like how far they want it. I feel like sometimes they want the caricature version of it, whereas like
as opposed to an authentic one.
Yeah, because I even like what was a great. I played Final Fantasy Tactics, the Evil East Chronicles, and like a lot of those British accents are very subtle. Like not subtle, like that's a. They're contemporary enough in a way where so like it's like, or do you want it to be full on extreme, like you sound like you're from
the diction is perfect and every R has to be missed and
David Attenborough version of and that's so I feel like that's
the wild beast in the jungle.
See, that's good. What character interactions would you want to see between your characters or other outside of your own, like in Twist or in anything? I want to see. I'm not gonna even. I'm gonna get in trouble if I say this.
I want to see.
I want to
see him dancing.
I don't know. Somebody just asked, what would Fremine and CyYu say to each other? I don't know. I think Fremine would not know a thing to say.
Like the first thing CyYu, it's like, he seems nervous. I know how to break the ice. He'd either throw out a joke about ice, or CyYu would say some shit's like, do you like justice or just ice? It'd be some stupid shit like that.
And Fremine would learn to laugh for the first time.
CyYu would be like, good, now that I've broken his mold, would you like to play TCG?
Fremine might be good at TCG. Definitely he's got that introverted, focused on one thing vibe. All right, we're last 3 questions here, guys. Break the ice, he says. A nice joke.
Yep.
Last 3 here, guys. There's
Merfolk?
There's different type of merfolk?
Yeah. You could be obviously there's a mermaid, but then there's like a different type of like, fishes out there. That's what I imagine. Like, are you going to be part shark? Are you going to be part sea bass? Are you going to be part red snapper? That kind of shit.
I guess I'm just so ignorant.
I mean, there's also the eels.
And those are considered merfolk?
Yeah, but different kinds.
Dude. Oh, God. I'm thinking mermaids in my head. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so if you could be half
sharks for the meme.
Half,
because I'm terrified of sharks.
Like, like
I'm my own worst fear.
Like the guy from Harry Potter or whatever he does. He has the shark head or whatever it is.
I don't remember.
I would do half blowfish, so I could be like a half porcupine.
That's so
all right, 2 more. Would Azul get along with Ursula's daughters in The Descendants? Have you ever watched those?
I've not watched
Descendants, really any of that.
I would imagine that they would, because they would be around the same age, no?
I guess I don't know it enough.
Or they would be catty bitches to each other. One or the other.
I don't know enough of the parents to answer that really. So, All right, my last one is I'll take this. Would I sign a contract with Azul, me permanently or personally? Again, I'm gonna steal your answer. The $5 million for the for the LA home.
Return to land.
And last question. Okay. If you could pick a spot in LA to hang out with Azul, where would you go?
Oh God. No, I can't take him there. I was like, oh, he'd love a sushi restaurant. No, that's cannibalism.
Yeah.
Oh, would it be mean if I take him to like an Arabic place? Because he hates Jamil.
Oh, God.
It's like, here, let me introduce you. It's like, where the hell are we?
Oh, my gosh. Do you have a favorite Arabic restaurant out here?
Out here? No.
Not
yet. Because the thing is that for me, they got to have a dish called kibe. Right? But then there's one to go even a step further, kibe naye, which is raw kibe, which is essentially just like a Middle Eastern...
What is kibe? Yeah.
It's like a Middle Eastern like meatball.
Okay.
But it's so much better than a meatball.
Right.
But kibe naye is the raw version of that, but they cook it so you're able to eat it. Have that with like onion and some pita bread and olive oil, and it's so good.
Delish.
Yeah, but I haven't found a place out here that has kibe naye.
Right. It's not cannibalism unless he eats an octopus. I would take Riddle to...
the Arboretum.
Yeah. God. Yeah, I'm gonna steal that. I would take him to Disneyland.
Wow.
To pay his respects.
So then Riddle will be upset at all the disorder that's happening at Disneyland.
Oh my God, it'd be madness.
Nothing is symmetrical. No one is following the rules.
Oh my God. Yeah. Have you been to Disney like recently in the past few years?
Disneyland. Last time I went, I think was. I've been to Disney World 2 years ago.
Florida, right? Yeah.
Disneyland, I think it was 3 years ago.
Okay.
It's been a bit. I want to go back.
I know. I think I'm gonna go soon. I'm gonna try and go soon. I have a magic key pass that I have to like use up before I don't renew it.
You're not gonna renew it?
I don't know.
What would Riddle think?
I know. It's. I went enough times this year that it like made sense that I did it.
This year?
Yeah.
2026?
No. Last year. I have not gone this year yet. This past year.
Jesus. I honestly want to go to see Deadpool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
I want to go soon. Just so
you should go cosplayed as Deadpool.
They won't allow cosplay. But,
oh, they don't. I guess, yeah.
But I have this Mickey Mouse shirt. I have a Deadpool and Wolverine shirt. So
I saw you were wearing that in one of those photos. Yeah.
I've worn them in multiple. I wore one for Christmas when I wasn't allowed to.
I guess that's
for my mom's birthday when we were at the beach and no one caught it.
You guys got to be more perceptive. Come on, you got it. All the clues are in front of you.
For a while, I know.
Oh, from Disney? He's not there anymore?
Because he was there for the Christmas stuff, but I don't think they've brought him back since.
Somebody asked if I want to be a Marvel Rivals character. There's not a Nightcrawler yet, right?
No, there's not.
I'd have to do a good German accent, though. Yeah, Kurt Wagner.
See, I couldn't.
No, I would have to study profusely. But cool. All right, guys. This was so darn fun. Dude, thank you for doing this.
Yeah.
I know people have been so eager to
Thanks for having me.
Talk about Azul. It's definitely kind of a fan favorite. Most of the people I freaking meet are fans of Azul, which is just funny.
That is correct.
And all right, we'll hopefully we'll oblige. Do you mind saying goodbye to these fine folks as Azul, to give them the satisfaction that they will never have again?
Goodbye, you poor unfortunate soul.
Why, thank you, everyone, and farewell, and have a merry unbirthday. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you being here. Is there somebody streaming I can send you guys to? We'll
never know.
They will never know. You guys are the best. Seriously. Tomorrow I have a live signing, so come back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Yeah. Is that too early on a Saturday?
For me, it is.
Dude, I'm up at 6 a.m. man. That's
Oh my God.
That's near evening.
I could never.
But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and thank you guys. Another one of these streams in the books, and then again, we spoiled it kind of already. Next week, I'll be posting about it. I'm gonna have Nazi on, the voice of Jamil. So, more of these to come. And you guys have been great. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you all the new follows and everything else. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.